Hello everybody, welcome to a fun little episode 7 here, and let's get on to what has happened. So, we are currently at champion stage. I was supposed to make this episode earlier, but instead I got into a weird little episode of like emotions and whatever garbage like that. So, I was like, okay, I'll take a little nap to get over myself, blah. Fun mental things in life, but I was like, okay, I'll just take a nap, and that nap turned into a longer stay of things, and then I woke up today and I was like, let's mess around with my dog and take on Halloween decorations, and had a good day with just doing whatever, pretty much. Did chores, had fun with my dog. I don't know, one of those days where it's just like, played some games and did whatever. I could have made this episode earlier. Instead, I didn't do that. But I figured we'd talk about one thing, because, I don't know, one of those more, I guess, actually, before we get into my random nonsense I've done today, let's talk about evolutions! First, let's show off the previous evolutions here, because I am not that great at doing that. So, because we never showed off Baby 2 and stuff like that, because I decided to be weird. Yeah, let's go to Digimon here. So, there we go. Let's get past all these fun guys here. We'll actually be using one of our older stage evolutions to do a joke rest today with a Copymon, so one of these fabulous dudes here will be taking us down a cool pathway. But, there we go. So there's the secondary evolution for, I think it was Itmon? For the Itmon egg or whatever. And then, y'all seen the Nightmare one before. The difference is, this time around, instead of raising the positive character, Tapirmon, we got Devimon. So, pretty, or baby, or is it, not Devimon. What is it called? It's the mini version, Digimon, that's what it is. Or is it Dimi? Sorry, I'm not a great person at remembering things, but Devimon, is it? Or Devimon? Is it Devimon? I forget the words. But now we're at this current stage. We got Mad Leomon over here. He's an awesome dude. And we got this cool little spider here, which is supposedly supposed to be that woman from 02, which I don't see that. I don't know how that's her. Or is that her? No, it's not her. What am I thinking? That's not her. Don't listen to me, y'all. My brain is messing up Spider Digimon fact. But here's this cool little Spider Digimon. And my god, this has to be like one of the most adorable sprites in the world. Like just, look at how adorable it is. Watch, it's gonna flip over on its tummy soon, and it's amazing. Like, it's just, I love the animation and everything about it. I don't know. It's stupidly adorable. I love them both. Like, how is it so adorable? It's not gonna do the tummy flip animation. I was wanting it to show the tummy flip animation, but I guess not. I guess it's gonna betray me and not do the whole thing. But look how adorable it is. My gosh, I love it. It's like the only time I ever looked at a spider thing and I was like, besides Spider-Man. But Spider-Man is more human than weird looking. And on this side, I messed up on evolution a bit because I forgot to do the whole get full effort hearts or whatever. And this is how we're fixing it on this side real quickly in a minute. Angemon will need to get a Copymon. But we got Gumdramon over here, which I know it's not the Guillemon evolution, but man, I always love this evolution line. I always love just a lot of the fusion or cross wars stuff. Not fusion. Fusion's a horrible translation of cross wars, but I always love the cross wars stuff. I know, it's like one of my favorite dumb ones, and I'm like, ooh! Excited. This one will be fun. I could take it back down the Groundmon path to virus type, but we do not have a virus type on our devices yet. And I'm not going to plop in batteries and run a DM20th for a bit. So, we're just going to sit down, take it down the positive path to get Geogreymon, and then we'll just take it down to get its final evolution, which will still be Dukemon. So no matter what, we're still doing good on this side. And their previous evolutions, Digimon! Get past all this stuff. Boop, boop, boop. So there is the first stage, and then we got Nearomon, and funny part about that is there's Koromon. Yeah. And then Koromon became Guillemon, which I love the Guillemon sprite. That is adorable. And the Angemon was actually Salamon before this. So, and if fun fact about Salamon, it is one of my girlfriend's favorite Digimon. She always she likes the puppy dog aesthetic of it, which I gotta agree with her. It is a very adorable creature. It is very, very adorable. And every time I look at it, I always just think about the D2, because in the American D2, they use customized sprites on everything but Salmon, and it's so weird to me. It's funny that they even use Salmon in the 2.5 version of the D2. It's just one of those random, like, I guess they wanted to, update it properly. That's, like, one of my favorite parts about the American D2 is that they use Salmon, because I just love having that creature around. I need to get myself an American D2, not a bootleg one this time. One I originally had was a bootleg, and it was a very well done bootleg, not gonna lie. Like, whoever made that bootleg back in the day did a really good job. But, overall, still, I'd love to get an official, like, later version of the D2 with, like, a Salmon on it. I know, love the whole, like, warp evolutions with getting the weird dragon dog and things like that. But we're not doing the dragon dog in this pathway of evolution, so we can at some point. I'm not doing it now because we have angels to make. So we're going to go on this side, do the cool little Copymon thing here. So we're going to send a Copymon. Yeah, we're going to send one. So this is what you do. We're going to find whatever special. I should actually do this a bit differently. We'll do... Is Kabuterimon special? Where's this guy? I know this guy's special. Okay. Or a vaccine. We're needing a vaccine type to do the Jogress. And we're going to go in this one and do get. And there you go. Pretty simple. So instead of battling, they're just going to send a Copymon over. And there's the Copymon! And oh my god, this is like one of my favorite parts about this whole entire device. Is the Copymon on this side? He is. Look how adorable it is! Ah! He's amazing. Love Copymon. I love how it like sits there and tries cheering him up and everything. Like, it's just adorable. And I love how it gets mad. Like, it's one of my favorite things about this. Love this animation. I love everything about it. Copymon's amazing. I want a friend like Copymon. I want a little Digibro with my main Digibro. Just to be like, hey, what's wrong, man? And that's it. But we're going to take our little Digibro, and we're going to merge him into bigger Digibro. So, why not? We're going to go all the way down to Jogress. So, yes, there's Battle Copy, but if you go down one more, there's Jogress! Now, Jogressing is when you take 2 Digimon and make a new evolution stage. Not all Digimon can do it, but these ones can. So, we're going to take this boy. And there's a Copymon special right there. It's he shows a little Copymon dude. And there you go. Going to sit down and Jogress him. And yes, we're going to do okay. Ah, look at him. I love how his hands are like in a weird position. That's amazing. And now this Angemon has grew a pair of boobs. So, now we got Angewoman. So, there you go. Pretty cool one. It still can do one more Jogress, but we don't have to deal with it right now. I'm also going to do battles on this one, because we are going to Jogress it with another stage. Jogress it to the side over here with this one once it evolves. So, at some point, this one's going to turn into Lady Devimon, and we're going to have all that fun. I still need to do the battles for today. So, we're just going to do a bunch of tag battles, to be honest. And that's pretty much it. Do tag battles on this side, and then the other side will have the wonders of just normal battling. And that's pretty much what's going to happen today. Like, there's not much, really. Did I really just do a simple battle? Also, by the way, Mad Leomon is another cool Cross-Forest Digimon. I just always love the aesthetic of it. It just reminds me, like, it's so, like, cool looking, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of, like, normal Leomon. I think the only time I've ever liked normal Leomon was in, trying to think. Was Tamers. Because in Tamers, he's supposed to be, like, this guiding figure. And I always like that part in Tamer. Or he's not supposed to be a guiding figure. He's just a lot more humanized in Tamers, I think. Because instead of him being, like, this protector or whatever like that, he's acting more like this figure for, like, the main girl character. And then, like, later on when the eventual, like, one scene happens, you're just like, whoa, and it just leads to so many cool, like, little pathways and elements of that. So, I don't know, just, like, I'm a big fan of just Leomon in general. Well, not a big fan, just one of those cool, like, hey, I like that. Because in most media, Leomon just kind of just dies immediately. Like in Adventure, he's there for a little bit, but then he dies. And then in, what was it, Cross Evolution or something like that, the Digimon X movie, the X antibody movie, he's there for a minute and dies immediately from the X antibody virus. So, he's just one of those things where it's like, I don't really, he's cool and all, but not that cool. But yeah, we gotta do some battles today, so I guess let's do this real cool thing here. And yeah, do a cool little tag match. And there we go. But I always did like Mad Leomon. He was just one of my dumb favorites at the time. And he always just reminds me of the, it's from the the Digimon Crossloader app. So, fun fact about when Cross Wars came out over here as Digimon Fusion, they released an app, and that was supposed to be the Digivice for America at the time, because they were just like, hey, here's a Digivice. I know people are going to sit there and argue, be like, no, it was that weird little paper card thing. Those cards were actually meant to be used on the app that isn't around anymore. So, I remember the app. The app was actually really well done for what it was. It's just one of those dumb things where it's like, it was just a simple tap minigame, but like, it actually had like a really good like progression system and everything into it. And you got to like sit there across the Digimon together and stuff like that. Like, it was really well done at the time. And I always remember Mad Leomon from that app because it's just one of those weird little moments. I probably played too many of the Digimon mobile apps, to be honest. Like, I'll be straight up honest with y'all, I probably did play them a bit too much. I probably still have the Cross app on my old iPad. I need to check that out and see if that's true or not. If not, it's on my phone at the time, but the phone needs a new battery, so... Hopefully that app is actually dumped and preserved on the internet or something. That'd be really sad if it isn't. Because, oh, look at the Mega Shot! Oh, look at that, it's so cool! Sorry, I'm having a little moment there. So I just saw that and I was like, I barely get those in this device, because to get a tag team Mega Shot, you have to know like how many shakes to do. And I cannot keep up with that in knowledge. So... there we go. Victory there. I just have to keep doing that to get multiple victories. And then on the other side, on this side over here, Angelomon is not going to get that treatment. But before we do that, we will actually give him stuff because I wasn't paying attention to him before the fact. So let's do all this fun. Not doing pill. I've been lazy enough today. Stop giving him pills, Ty. Talking to myself. I'm sorry about that, y'all. But let's do some shaking! Woo! Bam! Thunder against needles. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Yeah, there we go. Don't anyone do drugs. Gumdramon, you shouldn't be throwing needles at people. Don't do drugs. See, look, they're celebrating now because they're not doing anything. So, I don't know why I'm going on this weird tangent now. I've had weird little moments today. Yes. So, would you start? There's the wonderful fight between Gumdramon and... It'd be funny if I'm saying the wrong Digimon. I think it is Gumdramon. It's been... man. It's been a while since I've watched Digimon animes, to be honest. Or read Digimon mangas either. Which is funny, because like I sit there and love the V-Tamer manga and like Digimon Next. I want to own those officially one day, by the way. I need to get those. I've read like the fan translations before, like just randomly on the internet, because they're just kind of there. But I would love to actually own the physical books to that someday. And I've been doing that for a lot of manga I used to read a lot when I was younger. I would just buy the books nowadays. Yeah, that's the type of person I am. I just go out and buy the books instead. It's like I have a job. I'm not the weird 13-year-old kid who doesn't have money to spend on books. I now have money to spend on books. I could go buy a manga set. And I've done that a few times already. That's why I own the Beyblade manga now, like the original Beyblade manga, which is awesome. Except I don't own the one version I used to rent from the library. I own the, what was it? I think not Korean, the Chinese English translation. So, one of those random things. Does Digimon have that for their mangas? Like, English versions that China made weirdly? Does anyone know that? Like, I know Beatamon had one, Beyblade had one. Beyblade had two of them, actually. Beyblade had the original manga and the Metal Fusion one. I think even Burst got one, maybe. I don't know if Burst got one. But, just like, why is there English versions over there? Like, is it like English that popular over there or something? Like, I don't know. I would love to get English versions of V-Tamer, though. If not, I'm okay with getting the Japanese version. I'm very much okay with that. That's probably what I'll be doing soon, because I've been really tempted to read V-Tamer. So I'll probably just pick up a Japanese copy, and there we go. If not, I might do a little research and see if a Chinese English version exists. Because I do have other Chinese English versions. Let me pull one book down and show what I'm talking about here. Here we go. Got the book out. So here's a Chinese English version of Beyblade. This was done by... Sorry, it has writing from whoever owned this before me. Let's see. It shows the publishing company. So Singapore did it, yeah. So in Singapore, they did English translations. And it was done by this company right here. They also did the Beatamon one I have. And, like, they just really did English copies. And this is, like, before manga was big in the West. So, like, you can see the date was, like, 2002. So very still early on in the whole history of, like, manga. But, yeah, it's all, like, just fully in English. This is not an American release or a British or European release or anything. This is straight up from China. Like, it is very interesting that they did this sometimes. They still have, was it translation errors and stuff like that? For example, in the Beatamon one, they keep saying, which Beatamon wrong a lot of the times, which is kind of interesting in a weird way, but I don't know. But it'd be cool if Digimon had one of those. I don't know if they do or not, but... Because I know Digimon has a weird history with manga. It's like, for example, when Frontier came out, they were working on a sequel to Frontier that never got released because Frontier failed horribly. So, just one of those weird little things that they talk about. But, pretty cool random stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this little episode here, or at least the vlog part of it. We're going to move on over to talking about some cool customs, or not customs, but people's posts that they send me, which sometimes involve customs, and sometimes just involve other random cool little knickknacks and things. So, we'll show that all off. So, thank y'all for watching this part of the segment. Now let's move on over and talk about other people's cool little Digimon runs. Woo! Hopefully I have all the pictures. I need to check that real quickly. I know people tagged me earlier, and I just forgot to snapshot them. But, let me tend to swap on over and grab those pictures and show them off. So, woohoo! Hello everybody, let's look at some cool Digivices, or Digimon V-Pets. I don't know what you'd call these, actually. I never understood what to call these devices. Is it, like, should I be calling them V-Pets, Digivices? Like, does anyone know, like, what we're supposed to be calling these things sometimes? Because, like, I know in some media, V-Pets are Digivices, but not all Digivices are V-Pets. I don't know. Let's get into the devices themselves. So first off, we have another picture from RUSTYCHIMON here. And it is a wonderful custom device, as we saw last time. But we get to see another part of the cool custom, as we didn't see last time before, because it was just in more standard lighting or whatever. It is a... I'm guessing that's glow-in-the-dark paper, because I know that is a normal mod in the scene. Or as a backlight. I don't know if that's a backlight, though. That could be glow-in-the-dark paper, though, because of how the lighting is on the sprites or whatever. But, so we've got a cool little image there of their custom device, and as you see, it's very lit up on the background. That's why I assumed it was glow-in-the-dark, because in the last image, it was just very dimly done or whatever, or the picture was... It didn't have a glow-in-the-dark to it, not trying to be rude on the device or anything. It is a very cool custom. Just, like... The look of it is very interesting. I don't know if that's glow-in-the-dark paper or not, but they are at the Baby 2 stage now. So as you see, they are running a V4 and V5 egg. I don't know if that's going to still be in the image after the fact or not, because I usually trim these images to work with the video editor I use. But they are currently doing a V4 and V5 egg, which means that bunny-looking creature right there is a Pagumon, I think, which its pixel art design is very adorable. Its actual art design is not adorable. It is very disturbing. And then right next to it's Tanimon, which is always adorable in normal and its art and its official art as well. So, cool little start to a V4 hatch. That does mean we do get to probably see maybe we'll see a Leomon in this one, and hopefully this Leomon will not be brutally murdered. Well, hopefully we'll get to see a Leomon live its life and enjoy the positive things in the world. But for right now, they are currently at the Baby 2 stage, and it is awesome to see that. So hopefully their run is still going good for them. And man, I gotta say, that device just gets cooler, and that device just gets cooler and cooler and cooler every time I see it. Guess if they watch this video or not, guess we should ask them the question if that's a backlight or glow-in-the-dark paper. I never know anymore, because I know actual backlight mods exist for these devices. Don't know if I would do it, because some of the backlight mods I've seen so far look very unsafe for the device, but who knows. It's been a while since I've looked into the whole backlight scene. But let's look at the next awesome pictures. So I will be tagging RUSTYCHIMON down below, so, well, not tagging, like typing out their link or whatever, but I will be putting it down below, so make sure to go check them out. They are an awesome VPet content creator. They do Tamagotchi stuff and Digimon stuff, and probably other odd pets, and so go check them out. They're really cool. I need to check and see if I liked their pictures and stuff like that. I don't keep up well with social media, because social media doesn't like updating me half of the time, but I try doing my best. I am very sorry about this, y'all. Yeah, that's the reason why sometimes I have to go physically check things on my social media pages, because sometimes, weirdly enough, it won't tell me someone tagged me, and I don't get that. So if I do miss out, I'm very sorry. I do check every, few hours or so to make sure, but that's pretty much it for RUSTYCHIMON here, so go check them out down below. So let's move on to the next wonderful creator here, and we got a picture from Wario's Digifarm, or is it, yeah, Wario's Digifarm. Or is it Wario's Digifarm? Let me have a quick little check here. Wario's Digifarm Wigimon Ranch. I know there's ranch in there, but I didn't know if there was, ranch came first or not. I'm very sorry, Wario. I should know your full user at this point. But I do not. I have bad memory. But here we go. We got their awesome Wigimons here. So let's look at what they got. So in the picture, we got a cool little Wario figure, but we also have a Patamon on the blue device, and on the purple device, we have Centaurmon, which is really cool. And in this picture, you actually get to see a bit more of the custom on their purple device. So they have a Tamagotchi background, which I think was Gen 2. It's been a bit. They told me last episode, but I kind of forgot. Like I said, bad memory. But there we go, there's their cool little device. Their background's changed, their buttons are swapped out as well. And if you look at the back of the device, they pointed this out to me last time, it's actually yellow, which is really cool. So very much keeps up with their cool Wario theme they have going there. So it's really awesome. And then the blue device is just a very basic blue one, which is also really cool. I actually own this device. Mine's not functioning though. I weirdly ordered it, and I was like, it's a messed up one. And then when I tried to get a refund back or a new device, they sent me a different device. Weird story to it. So I've never actually owned a Coronamon version of the original DM20s, and I do plan to get one someday, but I think I'm going to buy a Japanese one, because I don't own any of the Japanese units, and I'm just going to probably hunt that down and be like, hey, I own all the cool DM20th versions. But there we go, got the cool little looks at their awesome Wigimons there. Bit of a going off tangent today, but who cares too much, really. And then, for the final image there, we get to see their wonderful Centaurmon in a bit of a clearer picture there. I'm going to try seeing if I can edit the pictures to make those pixels a bit darker. Or not, I don't know. I don't know if I should do that or not. I might just keep them same. So, yeah, I'll probably just keep them same, because I don't want to ruin people's artistic integrity with the pictures they've done. And then, I already crop them, and I already feel bad about that, but I don't want to do anything else to ruin the pictures and stuff like that. And then for the... they're running a Digimon Mini next to it as well, which is the 10th anniversary device for Digimon, which is really cool to see. I do have the little mini devices, and at some point we'll actually be running them. Just not right now, because the Digimon Minis are actually pretty tough devices. So at some point we'll run them, though. I have a version 1 and a version 3, so really expect a cool little device run at some point. And I gotta appreciate this background here. I love the whole like sticker background for the Digimons. And then you got another Wario figure there, which is also pretty cool. Someone should send him a sticker with like a Digimon with a Wario hat on it or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. So that's pretty much it for his little, or the pictures of today. So thank y'all to those who sent the pictures. Thank you, Wario, and thank you, RUSTYCHIMON, for sending these awesome pictures in to me. And thank you for letting me show them off on this wonderful YouTube video here. And I will put down their links down below, so make sure to go check both of them out. They're really cool and really awesome. So that's pretty much it for this little episode here. So thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry for being a bit late on posting this. It's just I had a weird day yesterday, so sorry about that. And that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye-bye.